models can explain it for me.
Alright, good morning, y'all. It's early in the morning. We're all tired. But there is tornado warnings for just north of Lake Charles for the towns of Kinder, Reeves, Fenton, and Quincy, Louisiana, and one that's including Lake Charles. That is for radar indicated. Both these are radar indicated. This northern one's for 39 minutes. The bottom one's for 24 minutes. We have a tornado possible tag way over here near New Orleans. And they did keep it a moderate risk as expected. And then tomorrow we still have a slight risk for parts of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, and South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. 5% tour for Pennsylvania parts, Ohio, and Georgia and Florida. Then day 3 we have a general thunder. Nothing on day 4, nothing on day 5. Monday they put out a rare day 6 30%. So they're highly confident in that we can have severe weather in this part of the country, including Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City, and Enid, and just south of Wichita. I'll just put 2 of my iPads at 55%. Wait, start charging it. Vince, yes. Vince is on mute. Yeah. Another chaser. So, new severe thunderstorm warnings for just north of La Place, including Sorrento and Letcher, Louisiana, for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 0.5-inch hail. Now it's early in the morning. People are staying up for work from most of the country. So, actually, yeah, most of the country. Well, besides Eastern time.
Looking due south of Vinton, Louisiana. That rotation couple looks fairly strong.
Due south of where?
So if then just I wouldn't be surprised if it spawns like a strong tornado.
Which one?
Vinton, Louisiana.
I don't know where
Southern
that's at.
tornado warning.
Oh,
You'll notice it easily. It's pretty obvious.
couplet? Oh. You mean the Lake Charles cell? Like the bottom one there? Yeah. I see that.
Nah, it's closer to Vinton.
I don't know where Vinton is.
It's due north.
I don't see it on my map, so. Oh, there it is. It's not even in the tornado warning. And we do have a flash flood emergency for the towns of Kirbyville, Texas. So, please turn around, don't drown if you see flooding. let's look at our tornado watch probabilities here in Louisiana. So we have, oh, that's lower than I thought. Wait, what about Mississippi? Oh, a 70-50. That's a rare occurrence. Am I going crazy, or is that a rare occurrence?
It's slightly rare.
Um, yeah. So if you're in Oklahoma City, Monday is looking actually Tuesday. No, yeah, no, it is Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday is looking like your day for severe weather. So if you're on Tuesday, just heads up. If you're in Oklahoma City, it's all the way up to Nebraska, down to Texas. Here, if you want to see the risk again and see if your city is in it, it's huge. So we still have not heard
Hmm.
anything that's
That's so northwest of Lafayette, Louisiana.
west of Lafayette. Check that out. Well, I mean, there is two cells there. So which one are you talking about? The south one or north one?
Northwestern one.
Alright. Look at it. Oh, yeah, that one's definitely looking pretty nice. Definitely. If you're in Lake Charles, you should be underground now. Just to let you know, you need to be underground now. So if you guys are in Kinder or Quincy, stay underground. Still have a tornado warning. New severe thunderstorm warning for 80-mile-per-hour winds with this thing. Oh lord, that's gonna. Okay. So if you're in the towns of Lake Charles, Welch, Jennings, Lake Arthur, Cameron, Iowa, and Fenton and Elton, Louisiana, get your outdoor furniture inside now if you can do so safely. It will blow around. That's what I'm saying. It will. Did Vince forget to unmute? Alright, new tornado warning. And this includes the towns of I don't see any, so let me just read off the warning. Um Sweet Lake, Almond, Hackett's Corner, and Hayes around 6:45 Central. This whole line's gonna be producing tornado QLCS tornadoes. I'm calling it. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have any questions about, especially if you're in this area of the country, please ask. I will try to get to them as fast as possible. This is a violent line of storms. This has 80-mile-per-hour winds coming towards you guys in Lake Charles. We will have power outages from this in Lake Charles. What do you think our strongest tornado will be today? Oh my god, that's actually. Hold on. I'm getting like 100-mile-per-hour winds with this thing on velocity coming into Southside Lake Charles. Are you getting that?
I'm getting that.
Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah, I have 110.
I have 130 in parts, right over the town of Moss Lake. So this thing's not to joke around with. This thing has some violent wind with it. This will do damage. I don't want to say that again. This will do damage. And the National Weather Service, of course, is right in the path of the worst of it. So I hope they don't lose power. I mean, I know they have backup generators, but it would just be an annoyance. Yeah, we have power outages going way up in northern Louisiana and now southern Louisiana here. They're skyrocketing. At least we have none on the ground as of this morning. Right now. New tornado warnings for okay, come on. Why is it the one town I cannot pronounce? Oh, Ballastus, Washington, Church Point, and Port Barry. If you're in any of those towns I just mentioned, get underground now. I know it's early. I know you're probably just waking up. Oh, where's Vince? Why is he muted this whole time?
Is Lafayette Storm still gonna get tornado soon or what?
Did.
Oh, it just did.
Literally already mentioned all the towns in it before you even touched it. New flash flood emergency for Newtown, Newton, Texas. This is for, let's see, 8 and 12 inches of rain have fallen, and additional 1 to 3 are possible. Wow, that's a lot of rain. And yes, anywhere behind this line, we're going to be dealing with some fairly significant flash. Oh my god, that's a lot of rain. Look at the Shreveport radar. Actually, look at that central Louisiana radar and look up towards Shreveport. Look at that wall of rain.
Least amount of rain.
And how far back does it go? It goes just east of Dallas, so. $180. So.
No. Lake Charles radar just went down. It's 10 minutes late and it's red. No!
Well, kind of expected that. It's not
Of
down for me yet.
course.
It's not down for me.
Now we have to use the stupid far radars that can't even see lower level rotation.
No,
Nice.
it's not down for me yet.
You just have late scans.
I probably just lost power at the NWS. Still is not down
The
for me.
last scan I'm
And I just
seeing
left.
is 130-mile-per-hour winds west of Lake Charles, southwest of Lake Charles, actually. And there's another couplet south of that with 112-mile-per-hour winds.
If you are in the path of this thing, you need to get inside, or first of all, get your furniture inside because that's gonna blow around. Make sure your trampolines are secure if you have one, and hunker down for power outages. Make sure you have flashlights, batteries. Start charging your phone if you're way ahead of this thing. If you're in the town of Lafayette, start charging your phone, or just charging your phone so you're just waking up. Is you need as much battery as possible because I am
Oh,
losing
never
power.
mind. It is an old. You're right. It didn't go down just yet. It was just radar scope took 10 minutes to update. Yes, and it's red for some reason. Only on radar scope.
Wow, this thing is huge. 80-mile-per-hour winds on this thing. Wow. And based on radar, we have upwards of 100, 120 just west of Lake Charles. All right, new tornado warning for Jennings, Lake Charles, Iowa. So if you're in any and Welsh, if you're in any of those towns, get underground now. It's with this QLCS line, so just as an FYI. I just have to copy and paste my stream into server once YouTube decides to load. Okay, Ryan Hoyle has been live, I think, all night. Not gonna lie. Would you be surprised if this gets upgraded to 100-mile-per-hour winds with this storm?
No,
On a severe thunderstorm
it should
warning?
go upgrade to 110. Not gonna lie.
Like, this thing is strong. Like, this thing is no joke.
Imagine living in Lake Charles and then you press the severe thunderstorm warning you're in, and it says 100 to 110-mile-per-hour winds expected.
Oh, I would just get hunkered down. If you guys ever just get 110 mile per hour or even 100 mile per hour winds on a severe thunderstorm warning, take it as a tornado warning. That's all I'm gonna say. Take it as a tornado warning. Get down into your basements at 100-mile-per-hour winds because we've seen what that can do. Yeah, I'm still getting upwards of 114, 115 in this thing. How many tornadoes today? What are you gonna say?
Mm, I don't know. 20 plus.
Do we have any storms in Mississippi? Really, no. Troy Gherkin is like coming up to this tornado warning storm just north of Lafayette. Wow. This is rare to see this like impressive of a QLCS down here in the south. If you have any questions about your location, please ask. So we will continue to watch both things. New severe thunderstorm warning for Rosedale, Goose Tate, and Mergen. So our tornado possible tag on this storm right here. Oh, that's a impressive hook. Now rotation, not so impressive. Okay. I am now getting 130-mile-per-hour winds out of the storm near Lake Charles.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't think we have any tornadoes on the ground. No. Good. That's good. Northern half of this area right here is going to be dotted with flash flood emergencies. Most likely. Is it just the sheer amount of rain that they're getting up there? Do you think they're gonna upgrade this warning soon to 100?
I don't even know.
If there's a dot in there of 136, a large area of over 100. New severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds on the north side. Only 60? I see areas in there up to 70. Whatever though. If you're near town of Oakdale, Rose Pine, or Elton, get away from windows. Now have a tornado warning in effect for Opelousas. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Quote me if I'm wrong, or tell me if I'm wrong, because I can pronounce stuff wrong. I do that all the time. Oh, is that a couplet trying to form? Nope, never mind. Upper level, maybe. They're just southeast of Lake Charles. There could be an upper level couplet trying to form. This lineup is called kink in the line, if you look at it as a whole. This line is moving very, very fast. So, expect power outages. Okay, so this is obviously NWS's NWS Lake Charles area. So I know this area the best, better than me and Jaden know it. And it's saying some heavy rain. Okay, we may have a couple of trying to form. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much east of Lake Charles now. That is definitely a couple of trying to form. We do have a favorable environment for some stronger tornadoes today, so if this thing does end up touching down, there is a chance that it goes severe, like strong. Yeah, we have tornado warnings up and down this line. So therefore, if you are in the path of this line, most likely you will get a tornado warning. Let's continue to look at these ones over here. Yeah, this thing definitely has more than 60 or 80-mile-per-hour winds. Probably has close to 90 based on radar. Yeah, power outages are now 16,000 in the county of where Lake Charles is. They're only going up. Texas also has a very high amount of power outages. High tornado warning. This includes parts of Port Allen, Margarita, Goose, Grosse Tay, Grosse Tay, okay, Rosedale, and Lavania, Louisiana. So if you're in any of those towns I just mentioned, alright, the towns I just butchered their names of, get underground now. Check what velocity looks like on the storm near Baton Rouge. Oh, it's velocity at Brooklyn. Yeah, flood level. Contamination. Air contamination. Okay. Why is Vince on mute? Oh, never mind. He went off mute. Vince has. Okay, so Vince is saying that the cell north of Lafayette is going to possibly have a tornado on it soon, since there's a massive surge of inflow on it. Massive. He's actually like, saying words like, like ridiculous and stuff. How does Vince? I would kind of start trying to get out of the direct path because huge inflow surge equals possible tornado in the foreseeable future, and this is headed right towards a town. So are you watching Vince's feed?
No, I'm not.
You should, because he's telling us about the storm north of Lafayette. Use Radar Omega. You can see his feed on there. If you're in this town of Opelousas, I know I pronounced that wrong, Fort Berry or Washington, you need to be underground now. Our tornado is imminent with this storm based on Vince's feed. He said the storm is trying to wrap up. I think it's in such a favorable environment that if it does produce, this thing could be a
Wow,
strong.
look, Mezzo aloft. Huge Mezzo. That one has the chance to produce even a violent one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Usually only wedge or like very, very strong tornadoes have that type of signature, but they produce.
Only 70-mile-per-hour winds on that storm for Lake Charles. Oh. You're in the towns of Lafayette, start getting your furniture inside. If you're still west of Baton Rouge, stay underground, you still have a tornado warning. Maybe a tornado warning for 2.5-inch size hail as well in the storm, so if you don't get the tornado part, you're gonna get the if you don't get a tornado part from this, you're gonna get hit by hail. So if you're in the town of Opelousas, Washington, Port Barre, and Melville, get underground now. Have you had a tornado warning yet in 2024? Jared?
Mm-hmm. I had one in January.
Alright, it's Opelousas, based on Vince. So, keep using the pronunciation of Tim. So we are continuing. I'm right next. Uh, yeah, so if you're, yeah, you're like down here somewhere, right? Like south of that. I don't know where, but keep an eye on this line. This line's causing a lot of power outages as it moves towards you guys in Baton Rouge. Oh, you're in that town. I'm not gonna. No offense, but I'm not gonna try to. Oh, Plaquemine. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I know it's wrong, probably, but you're down. Yeah, you're south of that. But you have this thing, this nasty storm coming towards you. We're continuing to watch the storm near Opelousas. I think that's how you say it. If that's wrong, correct me. But that's how I'm going based off Vince. As I was saying, this thing has a lot of inflow and it has a lot of very strong RFD surge. Just realized something, Jaden. There was no tornado sirens in that town when Vince was going through it, and they had a tornado warning. Just realized that. This thing can get more discreet. It's gonna do something. It's gonna do something. A tornado warning for Apolyptus. Whatchamacallit? Lota, Church Point, Garichi, Really Point. So if you're in any of those towns I just mentioned, get underground now. You do have a new tornado warning. So apparently a storage place in where he is in Port Bear, has like one of those big flashy neon signs that says tornado warning, seek shelter now. That's one good way to warn the public, I would say. I'm continuing to watch these storms as they mature, develop in Louisiana. There's definitely a large mezzo in that thing in Louisiana, near that town of Opelousas.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me check. Whatchamacallit? Wait, which one? Is it vertically integrated liquid? No. Ecotops? Wait, which one is the one that you can tell if it's strengthening or not? Oh, spectrum width, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely strengthening. If you look at it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd not be surprised if they continue this tornado warning over here near Baton Rouge to go further north. Very severe thunderstorm warning for La Place and Lutcher. So, with a tornado possible tag on that thing. And that's impressive, actually. Look at that one. Near Laplace.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely an impressive storm. Yeah, these storms are definitely trying to do stuff as they head east. Um, what state do you think is going to get our first tornado?
Mm, Louisiana. Why wouldn't it be?
You know, Mississippi can do the Mississippi.
Well, yeah, but later.
Yes, this is definitely a Boeing segment. Like we were saying before, looks like a bow and arrow. We're continuing to watch these storms as they head east. So, if you are watching, which I don't think there's many, since it's early morning. Alright, we just got a new mesoscale discussion, which states threat for strong to severe 60 to 80 mile per hour gusts and tornadoes continue for this region. What are your thoughts? Which storm is gonna do it first, you think? Jaden?
Mm, the one northwest of Lafayette. Or now it's just due north of it.
You think it can do it before it gets engulfed by the line?
Possibly.
So, yeah, we do still have a tornado warning in effect for Opelousas. Opelousas, Millville, and Church Point and Ville Point. Ville Platte. So, Louisiana. So if you're in any of those towns I just mentioned, stay underground. Or if you don't have a basement, which I don't think there's many people with basements in this part of the country, get to the most interior room, put many walls in between you and the outside world. We're about to get the next update, right? For the SBC Outlook today.
Yeah, I think so. In like 24, no, not 24, 34 minutes.
We'll see if they keep the moderate risk, which I think they will. Um, oh, I have another question for you. Which state, listen, which state will have the strongest tornado?
Hmm. Just because I'm just randomly gonna say Alabama.
Oh, you think Alabama's gonna do Alabama like usual?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a chance that Alabama. Oh, what's that cell doing west of New Orleans? You see that? You see that cell too?
And you said where in New Orleans?
West of New Orleans. has the severe thunderstorm
Oh
warning.
yeah, I've noticed that one for a while though.
But
I've noticed that one for a while. It doesn't have strong rotation at all.
I know, I'm just saying it's impressive. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I am back. So, sorry guys, I was quiet for a minute there. Still have tornado warning in effect for Opelousas, Melville, Church Point, and Ville Platte. See how much wind this thing still has. Wow. That thing has some strong winds, over 100 still. Again, we'll go over the risk for today. If you're just tuning in, we have a moderate risk for severe weather. This is mainly for tornadoes and wind. Hail is not too big of a factor today. Yes, there's a factor, but not too big. Love it.
Hold on, be right back.
Alright, so we have an enhanced risk for New Orleans, all the way over to Dothan, Jackson, all over to Lake Charles, slight all the way up to almost Tennessee, including Tallahassee, Birmingham, Rolling Fork, Tupelo, and marginal all the way up to Jackson, Tennessee, Nashville, Bowling Green, Little Rock, Texarkana, Paris, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia. Tomorrow, though, we have a slight risk for parts of Pennsylvania to Kentucky, including parts of Ohio and West Virginia, Florida and Georgia, and small sliver of South Carolina. You back? I'm assuming. This area of the country does not get too many strong, violent tornadoes. There's only been one or two F4s down here. So, I do get some good strong. They do get a good amount of strong tornadoes, though. have two tornado warnings, while this very major squall line is moving east. I think we will have a PDS tornado warning today.
Probably.
What state do you think would have the first PDS? Newport,
Oh my alarm.
move. Opelousas, Simsport, Fort Bear, and Melville get underground now again.
Loud at alarm for real.
Who's the murderer of the farm? Let's see what's going on in eastern Louisiana. So let's see what's going on Twitter and see if people. How much do you want to bet people are already calling it a bust? Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Let's see what mesoanalysis has in this region. 1500 Cape ahead of this line. Wind shears about 65, 50 to 60 knots throughout most of this region. Supercell composites decent. So we have another storm that's looking impressive near Morgan City, um, Louisiana. Do you want to go look at that one? You see that one, Jaden? North of Morgan City, near Morgan City, like east of Morgan City, actually, Louisiana.
Eastern Morgan City.
Morgan City, Louisiana.
Yeah, I see it.
Doesn't have much rotation I mean, I haven't checked actually, but maybe upper level,
Yeah, it
but
doesn't.
I can't really tell. It's kind of far away from radar. So yeah, we have lots of a large squall line that possibly kills us that goes from Alexandria into the ocean. So, and this thing's just moving east, east, and more east. It just went through a little shower. We do have a flood watch here, flash flood watch in effect for Utah, just as an FYI. Gonna continue watching Louisiana do a Louisiana and become messy. Um, 1 second. Just looking at something. New severe thunderstorm warning for tornado possible, 60-mile-per-hour winds down there in southern Louisiana. Bro, people, I already see somebody calling a bust. Seriously, it's literally 8. It's literally 7:42 a.m. in this area. People cannot be calling a bust. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally 7:42 a.m. in the morning over there. You still have a flood emergency in effect for Newton. Up to 15 inches possible has fallen already in this part of the country. 15 inches of rain. That's a lot. So take it seriously if you see floodwaters anywhere in this area. Don't drive in them. What is our flood risk today? We do have a moderate risk for flooding as well, from Georgia to Alabama to Mississippi, Louisiana, and parts of Florida. And a slight all the way up into Indiana, which is kind of crazy. What are your thoughts on Monday?
High risk.
No way, bro, just straight up said that. You actually think
Mm-hmm.
that? Our
It's
models
going
that
high risk by day one.
are our models that insane? Let me see.
Right now, it would probably warrant a very large moderate, but maybe high risk right now too. I'm just thinking that it's going to uptrend even more, so high risk.
I'm just waiting for this thing to load. It'll take another minute to load. New severe thunderstorm warning. I can zoom in on it. Just can't click on it for Baton Rouge, Jackson. Not Jackson. Baton Rouge. Oh yeah, Jackson, Louisiana. Clinton, St. Francisville, New Roads, Livonia. That is for 70-mile-per-hour winds. Just waiting. Almost unloading, guys. If you're watching, don't forget to share the stream. Sharing the stream is very much appreciated. Alright, it's a little. Alright, there you go. So it's a Monday thing, right? Oh. About that. Thank you. All the way over to the mid-Atlantic, 70-degree dews near me. Cape, though. Watch, the one time that we get... There's actually Cape on the 19th for me. Let's go. Maybe a day 8 for me. Question mark? Am I cooked? Literally, am I cooked? Jaden, am I cooked or not?
I don't know. Are you cooked?
I should be because I have like almost 1,000 cape plus 60-degree dews based on buy on the 19th. Same storm system for the 30%. Sorry guys, bear with me. It's just loading. Just waiting to load. Um, so is it running smoothly? Can you check? YouTube just sent me a notification that it's apparently not my stream's not running smoothly. No, it is. So I don't get what your problem is with me, YouTube. Okay.
Bro's getting bullied by YouTube.
No, it says my stream's not running smoothly, even though I just checked it and it is. So YouTube is being stupid. Alright, it's about to done loading. If the GSS shows over 2,000 cape, usually we have issues. We're going to have an issue. Oh, Chicago? Why do you have like 2,000 cape, Chicago? Why does Wisconsin already have 3,000 cape? Possible severe weather event from all the way from Wisconsin to the East Coast. Because it does give me 400 cape. And then there's nothing else that I'm gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna really talk about this, but don't. Hey, Jaden, don't look at hour 354 on GFS. Thank you. Just don't. It's for it's for your safety.
Hour 354, right?
Yeah, just don't look at that hour. Don't look at Oklahoma. Just look at like California, maybe. Just don't look at Oklahoma. Alright, we do have a possible tornadic storm trying to develop south of New Orleans, so I have to watch that. Did you see it? Did bro get jump scared by it? Bro, thank God bro's not gonna look at it. Did did please say you did not look at it? You look. Please say you did not look at the GFS hour.
You showed it on your stream, but
Did you get jump scared by it? I would not be surprised if you did.
no, you got jump scared.
So yeah, Vince is complaining about a slow driver. What's new with Vince, right? He always seems to get himself stuck behind slower drivers. He has bad luck when it comes to driving. 80-mile-per-hour winds on the storm coming into Baton Rouge. If you're in Baton Rouge, get your get your outdoor stuff inside now. You can see that 80-mile-per-hour wind storm, Jaden. So Baton Rouge, you guys have 80-mile-per-hour winds coming your direction. Vince is complaining about someone being on their phone while driving. What a shocker, though, right? Vince always seems to find a way behind the slowest of drivers. I don't know how, but he has good luck with that. And Vince was saying it smells like burnt toast through there. That's hilarious.
Vince says the most random stuff, I swear.
But I kind of like it. He's funny. You know what I mean, though? It's actually funny. He's a goofy. He's a goofy character. It's crazy how California has issued us a tornado warning more recently than your National Weather Service.
Same for yours.
No, mine's issued one more recent than yours. Mine's
The
6.
tornado warning,
Yeah, mine's 6 days ago. Loser. Yours is 73 days ago.
bro. There's no way for your area. How big is your NWS office, bro?
It covers the
Like the
entire
one
state.
you
It
live
covers
near.
the entire state of Delaware, most of New Jersey, and southeastern PA. Or parts of Maryland, but it was for Delaware, the tornado warning. But tornado watch, I think yours is definitely way sooner than mine. I think my last tornado watch was like a year ago now, almost. No, 6 days ago, and yours is also 6 days ago. um, what about severe thunderstorm warning? Severe. What is this more recent, yours or mine, for severe thunderstorm warning? What do you think?
Mm, same day.
Yours is six. Yep,
Are you gonna
same day.
answer?
Same day.
Do it. Too easy.
Entire state of Texas is only 0 days away, pretty much. 0. The entire state of Texas. Practically 0. That's hilarious. What about severe thunderstorm watch? What do you think about that? 1 second. I'm just gonna mute guys on stream and have it on live radar for a bit. Alright, guys, I'm back. Um, see what it says.
PDS. That's what it
PDF.
says.
Huh? I guess okay. So if you're in Jackson, Wilson, St. Francisville, take shelter immediately. Run, don't walk. I wish we had one of the chasers to come up here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's probably just clear air, but let me just verify. Not really. So, definitely possible. So if you're in the towns of Jackson, St. Francisville, or Wilson, get underground now.
Oh, PDS severe thunderstorm warning too.
Now it's been 80 miles per hour. So,
No, it's a new one.
wait, there's a
Well,
new
it's
one?
been.
Is it the
Yeah, it
one?
got extended.
It
It
always
just got
extended?
issued.
Oh.
It's a massive one. It's the one with the tornado warning in it.
Oh, that one has been there for a while.
For me, it just popped up. There's no way.
I've had that one on. I've seen that one for a while.
It looks like there is a CC drop, by the way. Yep. That's going approved.
Oh, my thing's not loading. My radar's glitched. So if you're watching the stream, I have to close down my radar real quick and reopen it. So you're gonna see a black screen for a bit, like 30 seconds. So there we go. So now you guys can see. All right. So yeah, we do have.
CC drop is gone.
Yeah, so we did have a possible brief tornado. Most likely a brief tornado just north of St. Francisville. did just definitely most. Pretty sure we had a brief tornado there, just north of St. Francisville. Probably hit a few country homes. No, probably just some trees. Actually, there's a few country homes. So probably maybe hit one or two of those, and then a few trees. Now look for possible tags. Either in southern Louisiana, headed towards New Orleans. Why did they put this tornado watch so far north into Mississippi? You know? Do you know why?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, continuing to watch these storms develop. Now this very strong squall line, QLCS type deal is going through Louisiana and causing thousands of people to lose power each second. Every time I refresh this thing, we have about another 1,000 people in Louisiana without power. Now, Louisiana now has 139 customers out without 139,000 people without power in Louisiana. So this thing is definitely doing some damage.
I just realized the SIPS garbage model has a 15% tornado risk too. Now, finally.
So I think they messed up because the Jacksonville flash flood warning is on for another 8,458 minutes. And people are all talking about how today's going to be a bust and Monday is going to be major outbreak in Oklahoma to Kansas. But I think today does have potential. I'm not throwing.
More like Texas to Iowa.
For some reason, people are only mentioning Kansas and Oklahoma. Let me just refresh the power outage map. Yeah, we got more. Keeps going up. Yeah, we have a storm headed towards New Orleans that's kind of trying to look impressive with their rotation. Based on somebody who posted on Twitter. Nothing has potential. Maybe it has potential. Okay, there could be another couple trying to form north of Wakefield, Louisiana. Right on the Louisiana-Mississippi border. If you see that, a little couplet near northeast of Lakefield. Does it line up? Okay, we have a CC, most likely on the ground. In Alice, north of the tornado warning. It lines up with velocity.
Oh yeah.
It lines up with exactly with the velocity. And it lines up with the reflectivity.
That he dropped.
Can they put like a tornado?
As soon as I saw a post on Twitter, talking about tornado threat won't materialize. There's a tornado on the ground now. That's so typical.
We need a tornado warning on this.
W. And now I'm gonna wait. What if that's just the radar beam though?
Yeah, but lines up with
Oh no.
velocity.
Where are there twins? Because I see another CC drop. No. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, that can't be. There's no way. There can't be twins.
Can, but it's unlikely. We still have a possible small CC on the ground, very small. Going. So we had just had another. So today so far we've had, I think. I'm actually gonna keep track on Google Earth. So real quick. So based on CC, we had a brief one north of St. France. I'm not gonna put any rating on them, obviously. I'm just gonna leave them on the map. Based on what our CC dropped were. So we've had 2 today so far. They're both in Louisiana. If you see a CC drop, tell me and tell me where it is because I'm trying to keep track of all of them today. One second. Right, I'm back. I do think we have another one. So far, we've had 3 possible tornadoes today. All of them are in this one area. And this is probably going to be a trend. Okay, we do have this line now coming into Baton Rouge, so hopefully it doesn't do anything. Tornadic.
Tornado.
I messed up. Don't. Okay. I'm debating whether this is a possible CC south of New Orleans. It does semi match up with velocity. It's only possible. Why does it think you try and do some stuff as it goes into? I think Mississippi is cursed. Seems like any storm that's barely rotating, as soon as it crosses into Mississippi, it starts rotating.
The Mississippi River has like
No,
I
now it's just
don't know.
crossing on land into Mississippi. Now it's starting to do the funny.
As soon as it crosses the river, it's over for Mississippi.
Whenever it crosses into Mississippi, no matter where it comes from. Is there even land here? Or is that just like a lake? There's nothing. There's a town nearby. I'm watching the storm south of New Orleans. Do you see that storm south of New Orleans, Jaden?
I'm gonna check right now. I don't see a CC drop.
There might have been one. It's probably just a radar beam. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it was just the radar beam. Now I'm looking back at it.
No, there was a CC drop, but it was clear air. It wasn't tornado.
Contamination.
Ew. North of New Orleans though. That rotating cell. If it can just ingest that inflow now.
It's gonna do something goofy.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've had 3 possible tornadoes today, all of them of which being in one general area from this line of storms.
Actually, I saw a post on Twitter of a CC drop southeast of Lake Charles like an hour or two ago.
Northeast? Oh,
So make that 4 actually.
I'm just gonna add a line down there. Random outline.
What the? Why does the severe thunderstorm warning say extremely dangerous situation? Does it say that for you too?
Which storm?
The PDS severe thunderstorm. It doesn't say particularly, it says extremely.
It says these are destructive storms for hurricane force winds. That's all it
No,
says.
no, no. Read the tag. Read the tag on it though.
What tag? And it says 80-mile-per-hour winds.
No, read the tag like what it's labeled as. For me, it says extremely dangerous situation.
It just, for me, it says these are destructive storms for hurricane force winds.
Don't click on the description. Alright, I guess I have to screenshot it and send it to you.
I'm puzzled with what you're saying.
How could bro be confused?
Bro's using a radar scope, not radar Omega.
Oh, it's probably gonna go crazy soon. Very soon. Look at all the kinks in the line. In the bow, I think. The hell.
Oh, what is that? What's there? No, doesn't want. What's that going towards New Orleans? Can you look at that? We could have possible tornado headed towards New Orleans.
There's a CC drop northwest of Clinton, Louisiana, by the way.
But go look at New Orleans real quick.
Okay, what is New Orleans doing? Let me see. Oh. If it can just ingest those little cells interfering with it, might do something.
have it. Yeah,
Are we going to talk about the very broad area of rotation now? North of New Orleans?
I'm focused on this one that's about to go into New Orleans. Oh. Severe thunderstorm warning for 80 miles per hour winds. So this includes Hammond, Durham Springs, Macomb. I think that thing in New Orleans could do it soon. Like going into New Orleans. So now we've had 5 possible tornadoes today. 5. It would be bad if that one does in fact touch down south of New Orleans, goes into New Orleans. That would be bad. What's that little thing east of Baton Rouge? Ooh, possible, maybe CC down there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna say possible. So yeah, we're gonna continue to watch this as it evolves. See what's going on Twitter. Let me check. Right. I think. Let me just see what NATO has said. NAT. Yes. They have a. I have not posted in a while. It's weird. Sometimes they post every like 3 times an hour, but then sometimes they never post in an hour. They wait like 2 hours. It's random. Isn't this classic Dixie Alley? Having all these like quick call it QL QLCS. Don't they love don't they love these down here?
A little bit. Yep.
These have a little bit of an addiction to them. Dante Tornado. Alright, so if you're in the towns of Pecan, um, Pearl River, Mississippi, and Louisiana, get underground now. You guys do in fact have a tornado warning.
There's pretty significant storm damage from that tornado warning last night in Port Arthur, Texas. By the way,
Can you send me photos? Like, send me a link or something. Thank you. Oh, that is significant damage.
oh, tornado warning for that cell I was talking about north of New Orleans. It's not the one
I
south
already
of it.
covered that. I already covered that tornado warning.
The one north of
Yeah.
New Orleans?
Yeah. Been there
Really?
for like 2 minutes already.
Really?
Yep.
Dang, that thing must be late then.
See how much more efficient we are without Mr. Toughan?
Bro is not even here to defend himself.
You know what I mean, though. You realize that. Vince is in some heavy rain. But Vince is almost in the same county as that tornado warning. Let's see if there's any little tornadoes in uh along that line. What's that? Oh, that's just clear. Okay, I just glitched my radar. There you go. Never mind. Now this storm in Louisiana slash Mississippi is getting into what we like to call the heart of Dixie Alley. It's slowly getting there. Once it crosses into Mississippi, that county I consider into the heart. So that county all the way up to Tupelo, Mississippi, is Dixie Alley. Mhm. Let's see what the power outages look like. Yeah, we have like 31,000 people in St. Landry Parish out of power. And anybody ahead of this, you're going to lose power. We're going to have major power outages from this. So, what do you think our strongest tornado is going to be today?
I already answered that.
I didn't hear you.
You did hear me. You just don't remember.
No, I
It was
don't.
like 2 hours ago. I just said you don't.
Yeah, I know I don't.
I'm gonna forcefully make you remember.
That's impossible.
Remember right now. Boom. Done.
I think the thing can get its act together there in going into Mississippi. No, it just needs to do the thing. If you guys are in this town of Picayune, you guys have about 15 minutes before this thing rumbles right over you guys, and eventually Poplarville, you guys are in the direct path. You guys don't have a warning yet, but have a plan. So we're gonna continue to be live. Mississippi. I'm gonna open up a new tab for the power outage and have Mississippi on a different tab. Yes, we are getting some power outages out of Wilkinson County, which is that far southern one in the southwestern corner. In Texas. Yes, so we still have moderate in effect. And that's for this area, general area. Don't quote me on the exact area, but I'll actually just pull it up. It's probably easier. Yeah, so from Natchez to Marksville, Baton Rouge, Hammond, Kentwood, Macomb, Brookhaven, Hazelhurst, into parts of Alabama. I'm waiting for that day 2 update later on this afternoon. Let's let's see if the new HRR is out. 12Z is out. Let's see what it shows for everybody. Wait till it loads. Okay, so it shows the lines continuing to go through southern Georgia, semi-discrete storms in southern Georgia, southern Carolinas, and then storms going up into Pennsylvania after that. Let's see what the dew points are going to be for everybody. So let's just bear with me. It's just loading real quick. Um, it's just loading. So yeah, waiting for this thing to load. It should be done within a minute. I don't know why it's taking this long. It's almost done loading, guys. So, ready? Um, here you go. So it shows dew points getting into the 60s all the way up there in Ohio, little dry sectors, and 60s all the way up here into Pennsylvania. So it's gonna be a bit humid on 12th at 2 a.m. Hilarious. Hilarious. And we're getting lots of damage reports out of behind this line of storms. Even Reed Timmer showed has damage. Yeah, this thing is definitely a mess. More damage out of Katy,
Mm-hmm.
Texas. I'll send you the link. Katy, Texas. Damage. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um we do that storm looks like it's slightly weakened going into Mississippi. You see how long that flash flood warning lasts for Jackson, Mississippi? I hope you see it. Do you see that? Jin,
Which see what?
how long that that flash flood warning is lasting for? It says 8,417 minutes for Jackson, Mississippi.
That's only a little long.
Uh, Turn to the 10 o'clock hour. Still have a strong squall line. Surprisingly, not too many kinks in it. Shocking. New severe thunderstorm warning from Mississippi for Monticello and Brookville. This is for 1 inch hail and actually less than 0.75 inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind. What do you think the highest rainfall total will be today?
Hmm. Hmm. 15 inches.
I have to go at 10:15, but I'm gonna leave my stream running. If you want to stay on, just keep them in case of an emergency. Like it'll only be like half an hour, maybe an hour, close to 45 minutes at most. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a silent like radar loop again. Those tend to do pretty well. So yeah. Um. Yeah. So we still have a tornado watch in effect. It'll be in effect for a long time. No, 236 minutes. Alright, power outages are going up now in Louisiana by a lot. Baton Rouge is East Baton Rouge County, which is where downtown Baton Rouge is, already has 12,000 people. I'm in Parish. Of an 80 mile per hour wind severe thunderstorm. What were you about to say, Jim?
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh. Oh. So, tornado warning here for Mississippi. So, if you see your town or see your area under this pink box, stay underground or get underground if you are not already. Um, the thing's been going on since Texas. This squall. Do you think we're gonna get a new tornado watch soon for Alabama? Specific extension? Um, I would not be surprised if we get a new severe thunderstorm warning for this squall line to include this area, including like Covington to Belugas to Franklinton, so or just both, or just the entirety of the county. Mm. Just so far performing how you thought. Jaden, Jaden, is Raven here? So I cannot hear him. Yes, I'm gonna go, so I'm gonna leave the stream up, but just mute. Just put it on activity. There you go. MRS radar. Yeah, there you go. Just mute and What are your thoughts on it? You think it's going down?
What do you mean?
Like the tornadic threat, like the strong tornadic threat?
No.
Not looking that impressive. That's for sure. I'm not saying it's a bust. I'm just saying it's going down. Power outages going up in both Louisiana and Mississippi. Um, what do you think peak tornado hour will be?
Mm,
Or did we already pass it, in your opinion?
I don't even know. Kind of doesn't look that impressive right now. So,
Like cap in place and stuff in Mississippi and stuff, so and there's not much cape in Mississippi. There's only like 100 to 250 in most of Mississippi. So, um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it looks like this tornado threat is definitely going down. So let's look at the HRRR real quick and see what it wants. Interesting. Color really wants a really nice defined squall line all the way into Georgia. And southern Georgia, discrete cells start popping. Alright, so. Alrighty. Looks like the severe threat has mostly calmed down for western Louisiana. Still got some severe thunderstorms going through Mississippi, but even though it's not looking like it's gonna perform, I'm not saying bust, like some people on Twitter are saying already. I'm not saying that yet. Yeah, so many people are calling it a major bust. LOL. People are so stupid. That day's not even over. It's not even 10 a.m. over there. Well, it's so funny. Some people such, no offense, but people are kind of idiotic. Quite honestly. People are most definitely idiotic. For calling it a bust when it's not even 10 a.m. Why are people all calling this a bust?
Not gonna lie, today could have went high risk for wind,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but with a lower tornado threat.
I think they should
But
have
still,
gone 10% tornado and like 60 hashed wind.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just scrolling through. I'm seeing the word bust, 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 bust on this event. It's not a bust for the wind. The tornadic part might be a bust, but the wind is for no.
I wouldn't say the tornado threat's a bust. I would say underperformed.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't say the tornado threat was a bust. I'd just say underperformed.
Then what about and then wind risk performed or slightly overperformed?
I guess the HRRR was right with the Cape and the southern extent of the risk.
Bro, Vince Pilati's pretty much calling out Ryan Hall, y'all. He's pretty much calling out Ryan Hall, y'all. Hilarious.
For what?
for fear mongering his pretty much his title. Because yeah. Because Ryan Hoyle's whatchamacallit title and stuff, severe weather outbreak, I guess is true, but the map with the massive tornado is just like clickbait. That's just full on clickbait. So yeah. Um so very intense squall line. That's literally pretty much our only threat right now. And keep moving east. New Orleans, Biloxi.
My goofy dog is snoring.
We can hear it. I was just about to ask you, is your goofy dog snoring? Bro just read my mind. See what this line looks like on velocity. Yeah, I can see why they have a 70-mile-per-hour wind. I mean, so like today can perform, especially with the wind aspect of it. So yeah, can definitely perform. 1 second. Vince was going on a rant about how people don't take warning seriously, and then he almost missed. He said he was about to miss his exit. Um, the wind aspect definitely did pre- perform, if not overperform. So yeah, Aiden, I'm gonna mute on the stream and just have Live Raider up for a bit.